Is the grass always greener on the other side? Let's find out next on that Given a Purpose podcast. Welcome to the Giving a Purpose podcast, where we bridge the highs, the lows, the lessons learned through life's journey, and filling in the gap. You already know what it is. Come here. Yeah, come here. New week, new refreshness, new attitude, same goals, but we're just building momentum after momentum after momentum. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, Mr. LA, where you been, bruh? Where you been? Listen, for 2 years straight, man, I gave you guys episode after episode after episode. And sometimes the stuff that I talk about, like to rest and reset, I never did. And so, man, I took 2 weeks off so I can give you guys fresh weekly content that you can actually use and that is beneficial to you. So I needed time to rest my body, rest my mind, and getting back into a place where I can be creative again and making sure that I am delivering the best value that I can. And so, man, I appreciate you guys allowing me those 2 weeks. I know you miss me. I know that you guys are glad that the that the podcast is back. But for those of you that are new, and this is your first time, down there in that corner right there, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. Now you will get these fresh new weekly episodes every week that you just don't want to miss. Listen, I'm telling you, it's going to bless your life. I am your host, as always, Mr. LA. Man, I appreciate you guys joining the gang, you know what I'm saying, of the Given a Purpose podcast, man. We are a business of taking the mindset and making sure that you execute on it at a high level and having the tools to do it. But it starts with yourself. It starts with me, as you see. Mindset education, that's what that stands for. And I'm a self-investment coach, and I want to make sure you guys learn how to self-invest in yourself, that you can give the best version of you to the world. Listen, your gift will make room for you. And so I need you guys to understand, when you self-invest in yourself and when you believe in yourself, your gift is going to shine out. And that's where you're going to go to the next level. And that's what we want you to do. All right. So listen, this week, man, I wanted to talk to you guys about something real good, real simple. And it's something that we use often, but I kind of want to make sure that we understand it and use it in a good way. All right. So there's a term that you've probably heard often, that you've said, most likely either in a relationship or maybe a job setting, right? And it's that saying that the grass is always greener on the other side, right? But I want to take the perspective on, how do you do that for self? Listen, here's the truth. Let me tell y'all. The truth is, the grass is greener where you water it, where you add nutrients, where you put attention to, where you toil the soil, where you make sure it gets the proper sunlight. Those things grow. And that's where the grass will always be greener. Where you make sure you're fertilizing it, making sure, if you guys remember an episode that we did a couple of weeks ago, make sure you're getting rid of the weeds that'll kill your growth. that's where the grass is always greener. And I know, like I said, we use it in relationships. The grass isn't always greener on the other side, but sometimes the grass is greener on the other side. And we jump from relationship to relationship or job to job thinking the grass may be greener. And it wasn't as great as we thought. But guess what? The grass is greener where you water it. So if you are in a relationship and you're watering that relationship and you're making sure that that relationship is getting the right nutrients that it needs, it's going to grow. But the best part about it is you got to take that same energy and same tools in life and making sure that you do it for self. You do it for me. And it starts in the mindset, right? So what if you were watering your mind with positivity? What if you were changing your energy into a positive energy? What if you were shaping your life in your mindset and your health and what you say and what you do and your actions and how you treat people? Listen, that's where your grass will get greener. Listen, I live in a neighborhood, right? And I pass different houses in the neighborhood, and you can tell where some people don't water their grass. It may be bare spots in some spots, it may be brown spots, or you may be seeing weeds grow up. But occasionally you do see the people that got their sprinkler system going. But those are the grasses that are always greener, that look full. That right there it is right there, that look full. All right? That's what it is. That's what we want to feel sometimes. We want to feel fulfilled, right? When we're walking around life and we're going through our journey in life, when you water, when you nurture, and when you take care of yourself spiritually, when you take care of yourself mentally, when you take care of yourself in your own health, you feel fulfilled, you feel full. And then when you walk out into the world, everybody being like, man, that grass is getting fed. And it's not for you to boast or be in a mindset where think you're better than everybody, but people like when they see a good lawn. Even if you're not into lawns and different things like that, people like the fact when your lawn is kept and mulch is out there and different things like that. But it's also a great thing when you can talk about to people when you say, listen, man, I'm making sure that my grass is greener on this side. Because there it is. When you nurture your grass with self, when you manicure your grass, get it cut yourself, and sometimes that's what's pruning in life and different things like that. When you know the wealth of your grass, right, and it being greener, correct, there's sometimes no need to be jealous of somebody else's yard. One, and two, when you know that self-wealth because you've been pouring into it, you've been pouring in those nutrients, now you understand that the grass is greener where it's being nurtured. And I don't have to jump to a new job. I don't have to jump to a new relationship. I don't have to go here and there thinking that it's better when I know what it looks like and what it feels like to be healthy and to be full. All right? When you guys understand and know what it feels like to be full, you don't need to be jealous. And you can also, not in a judgy way, look at somebody else's grass, but you can look and say, man, that grass isn't as green as it seems to be. Because I know what it looks like. I know what it takes. Or you can say, man, if it is a part of my growth to go to another job, or maybe if I'm single and I want to go to a different relationship or go into a new relationship, you understand that you're nurtured and fulfilled. And if you need to go with someone else, now you know I'm not leaving because it looks better than mine, or that person is better than me. And when you find out when you go through life, when you're fulfilled, you attract other fulfilled things and other fulfilled people and other fulfilled opportunities. Whew. That right there just hit me, man. Just sometimes how you water or how you take in and how you nurture yourself, that's what you attract. All right. When you're unhealthy, you attract unhealthy relationships. When you're unhealthy, you attract unhealthy opportunities. When your energy is off, you either sicken the people around you or you attract that same negative whack energy. All right? Nurture yourself. Be fulfilled. Get rid of the weeds. Manicure yourself. Take care of yourself sometimes. Sometimes you got to, I know it's not to be materialistic, but sometimes, going getting your hair done, getting a manicure, pedicure, buying you some new clothes, it makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you do better. All right? That's what it's always about. All right? But guess what? Sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. The grass is greener where you water it or where you nurture it or where it's full. Listen, I hope this blessed somebody because, man, I got so many downloads just telling you about it. And I want you guys to make sure that you appreciate the self and the life that you have and know the importance of making sure that you nurture the grass that you have. Whew. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the rest and relaxation that I was able to get. But you already know what you need to do. 2 great things you need to make sure that your grass is as green as it ever is. Make sure you live on purpose and make sure you live in purpose. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
You've been listening to the Giving a Purpose podcast. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play to get new, fresh weekly episodes. For more, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.